Hey KFSians. First thing, I'm really very happy that school is back for two things. The first thing is I really miss you a lot, all of you wallahi. The second thing is that the educational life is going to be better. Of course, in the previous days when we were on the online sessions, some of you had some problems during the sessions, like in the internet problems. Some of you were sick, some of you were having some problems during the attending or the participation. So, as I told you in the previous of the year, I'm making videos to cover all what we took starting from trimester 2 until what will come in the exam, inshallah. I will make life easier as much as possible, and as you know, I make video for each lesson we took, and I will explain the lesson, say some rules, stop the video, copy the rules, then start solving with me. When I start solving any question, stop the video, start solving it alone, and then check with me. Okay? So, first, when we started trimester 2, we started discussing algebra. And we said how algebra is very important for us. And I told you in the previous, day one, when we started studying algebra, that the student who is strong in algebra will be strong in anything related to math. Okay, so let's start algebra. Algebra is divided into four things, ya jama'a. Into something called expressions, the second called equations, the third called formula, the fourth is the relation. Okay, let's take an example about each one, and you must know their names. Expression is something like this, like 2x plus 3y minus 6. Expression is something like numbers with letters. Let us discuss what's an equation. An equation is something like this, like when I say that x plus 1 equals 2. When you find the value is x, this is called an equation. The third thing is the formula, like when I give you that the area of the rectangle is length times width. This is called the formula. So any rule you use in life is called a formula. Like when I say that the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. This is called a formula. The last thing we have is the relation. Relation is something related between x and y. Like when I give you that y equals 6x minus 4. This is called the relation. Like when I give you that y equals x power 2 minus 3. This is called also a relation. So in algebra, you must know these four types and their names. Because in the question, he told you something like find the expression. So you must know that the expression is something like this. When you tell you solve the equation, you know that you're going to get the value of x. When you tell you use the formula, that means that you're using a rule. When you tell you something like the relation, a relation is something that relates y to x. Let's start by how to simplify an expression. This is a common question and a very easy one. Okay, when I look at number A, I can see that I have 6x minus 2x to the power of 2 minus 3x plus 4. To simplify an expression, you must add like terms. What are the like terms? Like terms are the terms having the same letter with the same power. So I can see that 6x and negative 3x are called like terms. When I look at negative 2x power 2, it does not have a like term for it as its power of 2. While it is having the same letter and x, but I cannot add them or subtract them. Why? Because they are having unlike powers. So I can take 6x minus 3x, it can give me 3x. Negative 2x power 2 doesn't have an unlike term, so it will go down as it is with its sign. This 4 will go also down with its sign. Let's look at number B. When I have a bracket according to bad math, I'm going to remove it first. So that means that this 2 will go inside the bracket by multiplication. So I can see that 2 times x gives me 2x. 2 times negative 3 gives me negative 6. Minus 4x. Then we start picking the like terms. Where are my like terms? It's 2x and negative 4x. And this 6 does not have a like term. So 2x minus 4x give me 2 minus 4, it's negative 2. and then x. Negative 6 will go down as it is. And this is my simplest form. Let's look at C, and this is a tricky one. When I have something like this, 6x minus 2 to the bracket x minus 4. Some of you deal with this part before the bracket. This is wrong. You must start by the bracket. So that means that this negative 2 will go inside by multiplication. Okay? So it's going to be 6x, negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 4 gives a positive 8. Then I'm going to pick up like terms. What are my like terms? It's 6x and negative 2x. 6x minus 2x gives me 4x. And this plus 8 goes down as it is. And this is my simplest form. Let's look at D. It's life easier now. When something goes inside the bracket, it's multiplied by everything inside it. 3x times x. Let's see how to multiply 3x by x. First, I will multiply the number by the number. What's the number beside x? It's 1, not a 0. 3 times 1, it's 3. X times x, it's x power 2. Okay? Then I will multiply 3x by negative 4. Let's learn how. 3x times negative 4. As we said, 3 multiplied negative 4 gives negative 12. X. Is there an x beside 4? No. So x will go down as it is. Let's look at this tricky last part. When I say 2w plus 2w plus 2w. As they are having same powers, I can add them. So 2w plus 2w plus 2w, it will give me a 6w without adding powers. Like, look at f. I have here 2w times 2w times 2w. Multiplication, not needing for having the same powers. But as for this one, 2 times 2, it's 4. Then 4 times 2 gives 8. W, W, W. During multiplication, we will add the powers as they are same letters. So it will be W to the power of